197.
No, certainly won't. Nathan Aspinall was the #1 in the whole of the European Tour last year. 3 titles, having underperformed historically on this circuit, but just like Stephen Bunting, put things right last year.
84.
And it has helped propel him back up the world rankings. It has bought him opportunities. He's going to make sure he gets in all the various events.
45.
Obviously, he was disappointed to miss out on the Premier League. However, it means he can focus on these things. And last year, that really did pay dividends.
41.
Well, the winner of this will face Jan van Veen or Andrew Gilding. No prior form between Aspinall and Pilgrim because this is their first ever PDC meeting.
98.
We've just seen Chris Dobey beat Connor Scott with a whitewash win. We've not seen one of those so far this weekend in Krakow. And Darryl Pilgrim has actually squeezed out 6-5 in a Players' Championship quarter-final on the floor in Wigan on Monday by Chris Dobey, who went on to win his 9th floor title on the day.
96.
Double 18. Okay. Double 17 then.
62. Do we require 170?
Probably not a problem.
Well, Connor Scott had an attempt at the bull in the last match, missed it.
34.
Pilgrim can't get the combo started. Aspinall straight at double 17.
Good.
Squeezes one beyond the first.
Aspinall.
That's a good second dart.
To go first. Game on.
Darryl Pilgrim on a 2-darter. Aspinall takes it the unconventional way on double 17.
100. $85.
It's the only Euro Tour that Darryl Pilgrim has qualified for in the first 4. They're the ones we've had the qualifying tournaments for.
180.
Wants to make the most of this opportunity. The action does come thick and fast now. Pro Tour is fully up and running. You're going to start seeing
60.
floor events, Euro qualifiers, Euro Tours week after week after week. And the quicker you can get into top form, particularly while some of the players have looked a little rusty, get some money won.
91.
For Pilgrim, it's about making the Worlds and Minehead. And who knows, if he can make a bunch of Euro Tours, maybe he could get to something like the European Championship. I don't think he's got designs on reaching the match play or maybe the Grand Prix yet.
Darryl, we require 130.
You need to stay on the 20s.
$94.
Darryl Pilgrim almost qualified for Munich in April, lost out to Adam Lipscomb.
100.
Getting closer.
36.
Qualifying for these kind of events. Double 9.
Game shot the second leg. Darryl Pilgrim.
He's pinned for a level game.
Game on.
Second year as a tour card holder now, Darryl Pilgrim. 74 in the world. He won't move up a place in the rankings ladder unless he wins the whole thing this weekend and becomes our inaugural Poland Darts Open champion. Work to do to make it into that top 64.
95.
10 places and more than 60 grand away from it right now. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, and that's it. Didn't get that platform of getting to the Worlds and Minehead last year in his first year. Going to have to do it this year. By hook or by crook, you would think he's going to be in that top 64, keep hold of his tour card. He's got a great seal in Darryl Pilgrim. But it's the week in, week out stuff, and you've got to just keep accumulating money.
Yeah, as I say, 10 places off the top 64 at the moment.
135.
And I was looking at the discrepancies in cash between places in and around the 75 to 64 mark. And there are quite big gaps there. Like I say, you'd have to go on and win the whole tournament this weekend to move up just one place in the rankings. So in terms of shifting in those spots, it's going to take some sizable performances from all of the players in and around it.
£58.
Darryl Pilgrim sat with 34,250 quid on his ranking at the moment. Rob Owen in 64 has 94,000. There's that 60 grand difference.
139, making it require 68.
16 for double. Looks a good guide. Yeah, very nicely utilised by Nathan Aspinall. The hold to throw continue.
Full flag is Darryl to throw first.
Yeah, there's slight differences, aren't there? Because Darryl Pilgrim in his second year, he's not defending any money, so no money's coming off his, where the other players will be defending some. However, he has to keep
95.
on. For example, if he wins as much money this year as he did last year, that isn't going to be enough. It needs to be more. He needs to be at the Worlds. He needs to be at Minehead. And to do that, he'll have had to have won more money anyway. So, in terms of cash won, he is probably looking at having to win twice as much this year as he did last year, minimum.
And that puts extra pressure on those European Tour qualifiers. So when you do get edged out by Adam Lipscomb, for example, like he did for Munich, that's an even bitterer pill to swallow.
Yeah, those Euro Tour qualifiers are not easy. Look at some of the players who are playing in them. You've got Peter Wright floating around in there. Michael Smith, Rob Cross is going to be playing some. You know, there's just big names as well as up-and-coming players. You know, do you want to be playing Jimmy Van Ski and Bo Greaves in Euro Tour qualifiers? Not particularly, no.
It does feel like the landscape is changing a touch. We mentioned it yesterday, no Peter Wright at the European Tour event. Just feels weird to say that, but it's happened. Chizzy exiting the first round stage, the first time in a long time yesterday.
£94. Darryl require 170.
Have a look at this in leg one and get close. He's already closer. Oh, he fancied it, and why wouldn't he?
130.
It's the next best prize, but Nathan Aspinall may be looking at the bullseye at the end of this combination. If he does hit it, that'll be the break and a little bit of a cushion.
Well, he's hit the treble. 14, leaves the ball. And there it is from Nathan Aspinall. And a release of emotion.
Fifth leg is Nathan to throw first. Game on.
Gives him a two-leg buffer.
That'll sting for Mr. P.
One.
Here we go, Nathan Aspinall moving through the gears here. That is the man who was #1 in the whole of the European Tour last year.
140.
I said at the start of the match, Dan, he'd be pleased that he doesn't have to play on Fridays. He'd be even more pleased with that. Because he's threatening the 9-darter.
1-2-4 out on the ball. 180, 180. Nathan Aspinall. He's in a little vein of perfection. Can he stay there for 3 more darts and find the perfect leg on the European Tour? No, he cannot, and he is hopping mad with frustration.
Sorry. Sorry, everyone. On behalf of Nathan Aspinall,
46.
we apologise.
He burst into 9-dart hitting form at the back end of last year, hit 2 on the same day on the Pro Tour, and then 2 events later hit another one.
Nathan, you require 95.
That was in the middle of October. Threatening to start 2026 with the first big stage 9-darter.
39.
That could have gone better.
$140.
The 2 treble visit from Darryl Pilgrim leaves him in 2-dart range, but that's the same for Nathan Aspinall. Very simple equation,
Game
one that he takes care of time and
Nathan
time again,
Aspinall.
and he's
To
taking
greatest
care of that
Darryl to go
leg.
first.
She was on
Game
the
on.
9-dart finish, couldn't get it going with the 1-4-1, but he is leading 4-1, and he's looking very much the favourite to progress.
140. $87.
Well, he won 3 events on the European Tour last year, as you said, Nathan Aspinall, and he did that by winning first round games. He doesn't have to play those first round games this year, so who knows how many he could win.
Well, and look, won the last one that he played in Hildesheim, but also, so he's on a bit of a winning run anyway. I know we're talking a few months down the line, but just look at the games he lost towards the back end last year.
57.
Lost out to Johnny Clayton, Luke Humphries, James Wade, Danny Nopper. You've got to go way back to May last year, the last time he lost to somebody who was not right up there in the world rankings, and that is the ever-improving Neil Zonneveld, who averaged 97 in that game to beat him. He is winning the games he is expected to win. He is winning, and he's winning some of them that he's not expected to win. And if he keeps on doing that all the way through this year, like he did on the Euro Tour last year, then it is going to be a very, very profitable few months for the Asp.
He's often put in this box, Nathan, isn't he, as a scrapper, someone you don't want to get into a brawl with on the hockey, but
42.
I think that sometimes does him a disservice, because as you say, in these kind of matches, he can sweep opponents aside, but he's going to have to do a bit more work to get rid of Darryl Pilgrim here.
Yeah. Look, it is not just turning everything into a street fight and making it messy and then coming out the other end as the victor. Nathan Aspinall throws big stuff. Look at Hildesheim, the title he won to wrap up the Euro Tour. Started off 104 average, 107.5, 111 average, consecutive games.
140.
When he ignites, he is a devastating player. But he also has that in his locker where if it does get scrappy, he finds ways. And this is a really good performance. Pilgrim's averaging 102 here. He's only been allowed 3 darts at double.
Well, Nathan's only had 7 himself, and that's why he's checking out 57%, which is 10% less than Darryl Pilgrim, but really has been an economical display from Nathan Aspinall in all facets. Still yet to fully complete the task. You wouldn't back against him from here.
100. Nathan, you require 91.
51 for tops. Going double-double. Means that he doesn't get a dart for the leg in this visit.
Darryl, you require
He's already hit
121.
double 17 once in this match. Single 11. Leaves the ball, which he finds dead centre as well. Darryl Pilgrim has pulled another leg back, and it's a breaker throw. So he's throwing for a potential level game, and that didn't look like a possibility just 5 or 6 minutes ago.
And then game on. Not just a ton-plus finish on the bullseye, but one with Nathan Aspinall waiting on tops. And maybe Nathan is regretting not going double-double.
$43.
I said it before, Darryl Pilgrim averaging, well, now after these
140.
3, just under 104. There he is. We didn't see him yesterday, Obelix.
100.
It's an imposter. I don't think that's the true Obelix.
$96.
So in terms of Pilgrim's performance, he's not done a great deal wrong, has he? He's just taken out 1-2-1. 75% on his doubles, averaging over 100. But Nathan Aspinall has just been that little bit better.
In the first 5 legs of this game, Darryl Pilgrim only had darts to win 1 of them. Nathan Aspinall just kept shutting him out, but he's improved the scoring, he's got better, and he's crafting chances. And he's going to craft a chance here. The question is, can he take it? Because he's going to be under pressure.
100. Darryl requires 71.
But this would make the game level. Just going to be 1 dart.
31.
A long way high.
Nathan, he requires 78.
Well, you asked, could he take those chances? There's only the 1 dart opportunity. It didn't go, but might this.
Double 12. Oh, double 3. He's dragged it into the next door double. And gets out of problems. Nathan Aspinall reasserting himself in this one. Darryl Pilgrim has come at him hard over the last 2.5 legs. But Nathan Aspinall's found a way to stop him.
The Asp down in the basement. Snake's belly kind of stuff. Now double 3 and double 17, and an irritant for Darryl Pilgrim. Understandably so. That 1 miss at tops
99.
might just have cost him.
Pretty convincing this from Nathan Aspinall. I know that Darryl Pilgrim has posed him some problems here, but he's been really good. It's one thing going up there playing brilliantly and sweeping someone aside, but when they've actually started playing world-class stuff back at you and you've found a way, it's even more impressive.
Aspinall with 5 maximums. That was
57.
Pilgrim's second. Aspinall with back-to-back maxes to leave himself 1-4-1 in a leg which he won to make it 4-1. 180s in the last 3 consecutive legs.
130.
Is it another ton plus finish? If it is, it wins the game. Wouldn't work off that first dart, wasn't close enough to the treble, but he does leave himself on tops. He was on tops when Pilgrim pinned the 1-2-1 earlier. Can he pin the 1-2-2?
Not quite in the 54. The chance disappears for Pilgrim. He might disappear out of the Poland Darts Open as well if Aspinall hits this.
35.
3 match darts
Darryl
missed.
requires 68.
Pilgrim survives for now. Double 18.
50.
But he may not survive for much longer.
Require 5.
Sigh of relief from Nathan Aspinall. Looking to put this one to bed. In a game of excellence by and large. Is there a messy end or is it done? It is done, and Nathan Aspinall, the #1 in Europe.